First and foremost, let me say something. Yes, Young Sheldon is more of a spin off for the Big Bang Theory, and the story precedes the Big Bang Theory, and it should be somewhat accurate to what we are being told in the Big Bang Theory, but seriously, still, you don't have to be that accurate. You see, in the Big Bang Theory, Sheldon does not have a father for most of his childhood because George eventually dies. But you see, for me, I feel like George performs a very crucial role as part of the show. Now, having him die, yes, it's both saddening and irritating according to me because seriously, still, Anyways, let's watch this video. Where's my fucking mouse? Here it is.
For all us fans of the hit CBS show Young Sheldon, we've known this day would eventually come, but that doesn't make it any easier. George Cooper, played by actor Lance Barber, is definitely going to die before the end of Season 7, and it's officially confirmed now. Yup, get those tissues ready because we're about to say goodbye to Sheldon's lovable dad George for good. On the original Big Bang Theory show, we learned that Sheldon's father George passed away when Sheldon was just 14 years old. And since Young Sheldon is all about showing us Sheldon's childhood, George's death has been an inevitable tragedy, looming over the whole series. In recent interviews, Lance Barber himself has confirmed that his time as George is nearing its end. Barber said he's known from the very start that George would eventually die, just like in the Big Bang Theory. He seems okay with it though, saying, "I always felt I had the luxury of being emotionally prepared for this from day one." Barber also teased that while he can't reveal exactly how George will die, but it would be done in a beautiful way. So at least we can hope George's death scene will be a real tearjerker and give the character a fitting goodbye. The show's producer Steve Holland doubled down on George's upcoming death too. Holland said, "I don't want to say what you will or won't see, but things will get addressed." In one more interview, he said, "We are not beholden to every joke that was ever made on the Big Bang Theory, but we do feel beholden to the larger canon and the larger events that shape Sheldon's life. We want to honor those, so there's no way around it. George has to die before Young Sheldon ends for good." Of course, many fans probably weren't expecting George to die this soon. After all, there was that heart attack way back in Season 5 that made us think George might kick the bucket then, but the show's creators were just messing with us by keeping him alive. With only 9 episodes left after the latest one, Young Sheldon's final season is quickly running out of time to wrap up all the loose ends, including George's death. My guess is George will die around the middle of the season, giving Sheldon and the rest of the Cooper family some time to grieve, but also allowing a few light-hearted episodes at the very end. I just hope the writers don't drag out the heartbreak too long after George dies. As much as I'll miss Lance Barber's amazing performance, we can't have like 5 straight episodes of the Coopers being miserable. That would be way too brutal, even for an emotional storyline like this. So get ready to give George Cooper Sr. a touching farewell sometime this season. They may be fictional, but breaking up the Cooper family is still going to hurt us like crazy. At least we have tissues ready for when the inevitable waterworks start flowing.
Really, I do not know what to say. Yes, he makes a good point that they should try and keep what made Sheldon the Big Bang Theory Sheldon. I do not know whether that point makes any sense, but still, I'm not too happy about it. But then again, that's the effect it's supposed to have. So I do not know what to say past that. Just that. Anyways, I'm glad Mary finally hooked up with her husband and acted like a loving wife before he dies. Yeah. George will always be a loved character. Well, there's a huge difference between George in Young Sheldon and George in the Big Bang Theory. The Big Bang Theory, he seemed more of a crappy father, and in Young Sheldon events, he seemed more like a caring, loving, sacrificing husband and father. Yeah, they did a good job with the character. Where if the character dies, it's felt. Yeah. And he just started to become my favorite person. I feel you. I will miss George. I just loved him. He was a hoot. Yes, indeed he was. Well, at least it coincides with the end of the series. First and foremost, are we serious? Is Young Child, is it season 6 or season 7? It's been a while. Is it ending at season 7? Seriously? Or season 9? I'm not so sure. With the end of the series, it would have been much worse if they killed him off in an earlier season. It's bound to be emotional. George is really the rock of the family, despite Mary thinking she always has been. Sheldon loved his father like anyone who has lost their beloved father. It's heart wrenching. Yeah. Why do that? The show's ending this year, so they could just finish with his character still alive. Why end a comedy that way? So it's finishing this season. So season 7, it's his last season. Anyways, we're ending it. Uh-huh. We're ending it, so we're gonna miss all of the characters anyways. So in in Make Believe World, the series, George got screwed over. Had a great opportunity to move up as a coach, but Mary Shelley could not support dad for starters. I can see this. Is it Jim? Yeah, Jim seems very angry. Yeah, that's why I said George really sacrificed for his family. Anyways, what are your comments? And if you haven't not watched Young Sheldon, you're seriously missing out. So do yourself a favor, and at least you have something to look forward to. 7 seasons, so season 7 hasn't ended just yet. I'm going to be watching it myself very soon. I'm just waiting for the series to finalize so that I can watch it. But you're one lucky bastard if you have 7 seasons of Young Sheldon to watch. Currently on my side of the planet, it's on Netflix, so go ahead and binge.